YouTube. I just watched a video on how to be an atheist, and I copied down the list from that video, and it's a very satire list, and it's very enjoyable if you are a non-religious Christian and agnostic or atheist. I'm an atheist, and there's a reason why I'm an atheist. You don't become an atheist for shits and giggles. You're an atheist for a reason. And I'm an atheist for a reason because there was an incident when I was in the hospital in 2012. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and I'm not making this shit up. This is a personal story, but I'm gonna share it anyway. So anyway, a nun comes into the room, and nuns are only through the Catholic Church. And this nun comes to ask me to verify my name, verify my religious preference. At the time, I was a Methodist. And after I verify my religious preference, she says, "Have a nice day." Not any "may God be with you" or any positive thing like that to like give me comfort at the time. And it was kind of hurtful because I was a religious person at the time, and it was kind of hurtful for a nun to deny me a prayer or say anything comforting to me, a former religious person. And I was religious up to that point, and I asked the nun, "Can I get a prayer said for me?" And she writes my name down, and after she writes my name down, she says, "I put you down as an honorable mention." And that's why I'm an atheist. Because it doesn't matter what religion you're from, what's preached in churches, we're all God's children. Am I wrong? That's why I'm an atheist. It's because I got denied a prayer. It's not a stupid reason, really. And there's other reasons why people are atheists. Some just don't believe in God, which is a perfectly good reason. I don't believe in God because after I was denied a prayer by a nun saying, "I'll put you down as an honorable mention," I knew right then and there that God is a phony baloney mess. It's a fairy tale. That's why I'm an atheist. So I wrote down this list from the video, and I looked at it. I agree with some of it. A lot of it's satire, so the satire list I have down. But I wrote down how to be an atheist list. So step 1, get your notebooks or grab a pencil and paper down. Get a pencil, pen, or paper if you have it near you. Rule 1 is talk against organized religion, not against people who are spiritual. The reason why that's my first rule of how to be a respectable atheist is because us atheists speak against organized religion, not people who are spiritual. Because it's the church that manipulates people. So if you speak against the church, you won't have any problems with people who are spiritual half the time. But if there's Christians, though, who speak against atheism like it's a demonic possession thing, then it's an exception. But mainly talk against organized religion, not against people who are spiritual, because you'll have less trouble with people who are spiritual if you just talk against organized religion. My second rule, which I agree from the satire list, is wear clothing that says you're an atheist. And you know what? I agree with it. Wear anything that says you're an atheist. That would be logic shirts, just plain black shirts. And black shirts, atheist shirts, anything that tells you that tells people you're an atheist, because I believe, well, I shouldn't say I believe, but what I think what I think is important in wearing clothing that says you're an atheist is because you want people to know who you are. You don't want to be an in closet atheist, because then it's just going to eat you away. It really is, because if you're in a room with religious people and you know you're an atheist and you're not an out of the closet atheist, you know, you're really going to have trouble having a conversation with a religious person, because you know who you are and you're talking as someone who you're not. And it's like being put in a cramped door, like put in a cramped closet. You can't move around, you have no space. You need to be an outspoken atheist in order to have a conversation with a religious person. Rule 3, or you have to wear clothing in a way as well to have a conversation with a religious person, because products that do say you're an atheist do help you be an outspoken atheist and help you be an out of the closet atheist in a lot of ways. Rule number 3 on my list is read material on both atheism and religion. This is what I mean by is it's essential, if you're an atheist, to have the God Delusion or any Richard Dawkins book or any book about science, and any anti-religion book, any book on atheism, any book on anti-religion, and you want to read the Bible. Not because you want to believe, because you want to win a debate. That's why. Because a lot of Christians, a lot of people who go to church, and there's an additional rule how you can speak against Christians, but there's when Christians tell you that you need to find Jesus or you need to believe in God or whatever their religion is, you want to know their Bible as well as you know your former Bible, because you can have a debate against them and most of the time you win it, because they forget God's laws when they talk to an atheist. They say, oh, God's going to send you to hell, but then you refer to Leviticus saying damnation by a religious person can lead to stoning of the religious person by God. And that's Leviticus, and that is in the Bible. So it's important to know the Bible, every kind of religious text. Step 4, attend atheist events, because it's important for you to grow as an atheist, as for you to grow within, I know, it's important for you to grow within atheist community as well. So attend atheist conventions, attend atheist book signings, attend atheist presentations, because it'll help you grow within the atheist community. Step 5, write your own atheist blogs. Be different from other atheists. And that's my rule. It's important. And it's also from the satire list, but I agree with it in a lot of ways. Because if you write your own atheist blogs about your rules against why you don't like, or why you're an atheist, why you talking against organized religion, not people who are spiritual, it's important to be different from other atheists, because other atheists can be cold-hearted, can be racist, can be bigoted, can be anti-woman. And you don't want to follow an atheist who's anti-woman, racist, bigoted, homophobic, and so forth, You want to be different from other atheists. You want to be a friendly atheist. And that's what religion is afraid of. Friendly atheists. It's a long story. Rule 6 is be proud of your... Well, the final rule, but there's an additional rule. Be proud. Be yourself and be proud. You want to be a proud atheist. You want to be yourself. You don't want to follow the masses. You don't want to be a religious person who follows the masses. You're an atheist. You want to be yourself and you want to be proud. It's simple as that. You want to be yourself and be proud. Because if you're a proud atheist, that means you're happy with yourself. You face reality and don't take the religious Xanax pill. You want to be yourself and be proud, because that's the most important thing as a out of the closet atheist. It's really important.
James, that might be out for a little bit somewhere.
Now, my additional rule, I kind of mentioned it in number 4, but I'll go over it. This is my additional rule of being an atheist. If you must talk about religious people, ask questions about bad Bible verses. It'll stump them. Like I said before, when religious people talk to atheists, they normally use the damnation thing, use the you're going to go to hell because you don't know Jesus bullcrap. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube of other Christians telling Christians stop with the damnation, because it's not going to help you be a good person. And so you want to, like I said, you want to know the bad Bible verses. You want to get them with the bad Bible verses. My suggestions are as follows. 7 plagues. The Book of Job. Deuteronomy. Leviticus. Proverbs. Hold on. Exodus. Deuteronomy again. Matthew chapter 23, verses 6 through 10. And my favorite, in the book of Luke, chapter 16, verses 17 through 28. Those are just my recommendations. Oh, yeah, in the book of Genesis. Yeah. So you want to know the bad parts of the Bible as well as the good. Occasionally you will find the good parts in the Bible. Sermon on the Mount, perfect example. So that's my step-by-step guide of how to be an atheist. And see you guys next time.